I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
Got a little bit of glare on the board. Alright. Hey y'all. This is the week's numbers for 9/21/17. Load number 1, 599 miles, 39,000 pounds. $1.27 per mile. Total was $7.61. Load 2, 236 miles, 17,000 pounds. $1.79 per mile, $423. Load 3, 375 miles, 10,700 pounds, $1.78 per mile, $665. Load 4, 441 miles, 40,000 pounds, $1.37 per mile, $602. Load 5, 491 miles, 40,000 pounds. It was $1.88 per mile, $925. Total pay miles was 2142. We deadheaded. I cut my deadhead back this week. I'm going to start including deadhead every week, so I'll probably go back and do a little bit in just a minute on that. Total miles was 2507. Weight, I carried a total of 147,000 pounds, 147,456 pounds that week. Alright, now our mileage pay, just to pay miles, was $1.57.7 per mile. Including the deadhead, it was $1.34.7 per mile. So y'all can see right here how big of a difference it is with your deadhead miles. And keep in mind, I'm telling you, I cut this week back because the fuel prices were rising. So I cut it back as much as I could and still get stay busy every day. That's the thing. You have to deadhead some to get you some freight every day with this program. Total pay was $3,378.83. Now over here, let's talk about our fuel. Let me swap arms with my little pointer thing. Fuel number 1 was $425, 151 gallons, $2.79 per gallon. Fuel 2 was $358, 135 gallons, $2.65 per gallon. Fuel 3 was $106, 40 gallons, $2.65. That was so I could finish up the week. I guarantee you, just to get home. All right, $890.36 was the total fuel. 326.84 gallons. My average cost per gallon was $2.72.4. That's my average per gallon. Now you subtract the 890.36 from the 3378.83, that gives you 24.88. Now I'm going to start including the fixed cost. I made that decision this week. My total fixed cost for my truck payment and insurance is about $800 every week. So that brings us to $1,688.47. Total profit, $1,688.47 for the week. My personal goal is to make 1,000 or better a week. And I hit that pretty regular. This was a pretty good week. Alright, God bless, and we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, here is a month's numbers. Starting with the first one I shared with y'all. 8/31/17. Profit was $14,858. Expenses was $2,004.42. Deadhead miles 1130. Pay miles 2390. 9/7/17. Profit was $891.21. Expenses $865.83. Deadhead was $501. Pay miles $1833. 9/14/17. Profit was $1320.04. Expenses $1856.87. Deadhead miles $952. Pay miles 1907. 921.17. Profit was 1688. Expenses was 1690. 36. Deadhead miles was 365. Pay miles was 2142. Total profit for the month was $5,318.30. Expenses was $7,417.48. Deadhead miles 2948. Pay miles 8272. Total miles 11,220, which divided by the profit brings you up to 47.4 per mile profit. That being said, this right here is like driving a week for free. I got to get the deadhead down. I got to decrease them expenses. You know, in this program, the way some of the pickup times and delivery times are, you end up deadheading a lot to try to make revenue every day. Because you can pick up a load and hold it for 3 or 4 days if you're not careful. For instance, this week, I'm picking up a load on Saturday that don't deliver until Monday. And Monday is when our pay goes in. Which I took almost 4 days off last week, so I'm kind of behind the 8 ball, but I'll still make a little money because I had a really good week last week. So I'm going to try to keep your numbers coming if y'all enjoy it. If you don't, it helps me because I'm able to track myself a little better. And I think everybody should do this. If you're not keeping up with your numbers some sort of way like this, or in another formula or another method, I recommend highly that you do keep up with it, because I wouldn't know this number. I wouldn't know that I have a problem here if I did not do my boards. Now see, the deadhead up here, there was something went on that week, load cancel. Anyway, I ended up deadheading more that week than I should have. But this does allow me to see the correlation between the deadhead miles and my month. I mean, seriously, think. That is a whole week driving for free. And if you'll notice this week here where I deadheaded less, these two are really close to each other. Within $2. Think about it. This week right here, there's $600 difference. $1,000 difference. This was a hurricane week, so I had winds blowing on me and everything else. This one right here, $500 difference. $2. $2 difference right here. And that's where you need to be. You need to keep them expenses down. You know, yeah. Now I'm gonna have to deal into that and think on that and contemplate that and try to make that happen a little better. But yeah, 47 cents per mile, that's company driver money. But company driver is not going to end up with their truck. I have a truck note, and when that truck note is gone, this will increase. I tell you what, I'll be right back. Alright, where I was at a while ago was I was talking about per mile profit. That's company driver pay. But once the truck is paid for, which I pay about $600 a week, so that's $2,400. So add that to your profit. That brings you up to $7,718.30. That divided out brings you to 68.7 cents per mile. 68.7 compared to 47.4. That's a pretty big difference. That's not company driver pay. That's better than company driver pay. And I will be there, and my truck will still have warranty left on it when I get there. Not a whole bunch, but I will still have warranty there. And if I save my money and I do right, because I don't have the expenses at home that a lot of people have. And they're only going to get better because my house will be paid for not long after my truck is. So there's my numbers for the month and for the week. God bless. Keep it between the ditches.